I think we're good. Let's see. Hello. Let me move the camera over. Does that look better? So that you can see the machine. Looks good. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Sorry, I'm a little late. I kept getting this call from the hospital, and I checked with all my family, and nobody was in the hospital. But it's like I was getting these calls, and then it would just beep. So my mom thinks maybe somebody was trying to fax something, and they had the wrong number. But I don't know. They were persistent. I have like over 10 calls from them, and I sent it to voicemail several times, and it's just the same thing. The same beeping. So super weird. But everyone seems to be fine, so that's good. Nobody's in the hospital. But we're going to be working on Kirby's today. I don't have one done yet, but you can kind of see them back here in the background. I'm going to sew on their little hats. This is Sword Kirby for my Patreons. And let's see. Oh, I put the sticker. Here's the sticker. Oh, the glare. So you can get this at my Patreon. There's still some spots. I think there's 5. There might be 10 spots left. But for $20, you can get a plushie and a matching sticker. And that's over on patreon.com/lionaroundsewing. But I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ready, and I need 9 because I already shipped 1 out. So that's what I'm doing right here. Is I have pieces to sew together. 2 more Kirby's, except for I need a few more pieces for this body. So let me get a few more pieces for this cut. Hopefully everyone's doing good today. The weather is nice here. I'm excited to go walk around after the live. Oh, I got my new business cards in too. They're about the same as my old ones. Honestly, nothing's really changed. But move my phone over here. Here's what they look like. So before I had the Umbreon hat over here, and then I think I had one of my shirts, my Axolotl shirts, but we changed it for a bucket hat. And then this was pink Kirby, but I changed it to Kirby. And then I just left Appa there because that's a good attention starter or attention catcher. And then it's also good to like hand them a business card if they talk about Appa, and I can be like, yeah, I make a bunch of Appas. And then on the back, I changed my name, Megan Younce now, and then that's the same socials and everything as usual. Oh, I forgot I was going to change my background to update it because I just did Omnicon. So I was going to change it. The next ones are Danville Comic Con, Smoky Mountain Anime, and then the Lexington Pride, I believe, is the next one. All right. We will see if I decide to make another coffee or anything, but as of right now, we just have water. But I might want to change to my other water because this one I spill all over myself. Yeah, I already did it. Let me go get my other water. And now I have everyone texting me back because I texted like all my family or anybody that's in the area. And like, did you try to call me? I keep getting a call from the hospital. And now everyone's texting me back like, no, we're fine. Everyone's good. So I haven't got one in the past 20 minutes. So hopefully they figured out, like if it was a fax, hopefully they figured all that out. Sorry, I'm getting ice. Hold on. Let the puppies have some ice too. That was Obi's piece. Hold on, Obi. Woo! Okay, I'm glad I dropped my straw and not my cup. It was between my straw and my cup, and they are both glass. I'm filling up the cup that I got from Eclectic Scribbles. Wash my straw off. Dog hair on it. Woo! I do that every time. Oh. If you fill this up too high and then like suction it down, it's like a volcano. All right, yeah, you guys can go wreak havoc outside. Go ahead. Go get them. I think they're riding dirt bikes around the neighborhood. Okay, sorry for all the noise. But all right, let's put some white thread in. So yeah, I got my new business cards in, but did I tell you guys that I have been waiting on these stickers that I ordered, and I've ordered from them before, and they got them to me really fast. I'll grab my white thread too, but I don't know what has happened this last time, if there was some miscommunication or if my order got lost, but I'm gonna have to email them today actually and just have them cancel my order, because I was ordering from them because my printer was out of ink, and so I was ordering, you know, Patreon stickers, but bomb stickers from, like, I ordered these into March, and they were supposed to be for my March patrons, and I still haven't got them yet. And then I ordered more loot bug stickers because I had an order that I was waiting to ship out because I didn't have any printer ink and I couldn't print my loot bug stickers. But before these people were able to get me my stickers in, my ink came in, which I had been waiting for over a month for that too. And so now I'm gonna just have to tell them, like, you know, can you cancel my order because I no longer need it. You know, that I printed the stickers I needed, and that Patreon is over. Like, it's over for them. So we'll see. I'm gonna be as like nice about it as I can, but I don't know if it was misunderstanding, like I said, or what happened with that, because something got off on the wrong foot. I'm going to set up the Discord that we have for Patreon. I'm gonna set it up. I might have to clean my machine, where everyone can join, and then there'll just be Patreon specific servers. So I'm gonna try to start posting more in the Discord too, and let people know I'm live. And then let me also post on Instagram. What was that? I just saw 21 Pilots posted something? What? They've changed the Instagram stories, and it's so hard. I keep clicking on the wrong thing every time because I'm so used to where everything was before they updated it. Okay. Flying Pilot said they're releasing their new album, I think, May 24th. I said top, and I summoned to Bethany. I saw that they posted on Instagram. I think it's Tyler just saying that their album is being released on May 24th, I think. It was a video. I didn't watch it, but it said Clancy, May 24th. Did you get my Discord notification? Is that where you came from? I could just start doing that, and then I don't have to text you. And just post it. I'm going to try to make... I don't know if you were there yesterday when I was talking to Joey about making that Discord, I think, to kind of like everyone, and then just have a private one just for Patreon users. I messaged the Patreon members and asked them, like, how would you guys feel if I made, you know, the Discord server into that? And everyone was like, I don't see why not. Like, sounds good to me. So I think that's the plan. I just don't know a whole lot about Discord. I'm gonna have to clean my machine. Sorry guys, we're gonna do a little bit of cleaning real quick. It won't take long. It's just really banging up right now. I can feel it. And you guys get to see how filthy my machine is. It is nasty in here. I'm going through all my YouTube videos right now and like adding timestamps and kind of like updating the description a little bit. Look at this. Yummy. That's how bad it gets because I work so much with, you know, fuzzy material. And then also my thread, I use serger thread and it's a lot more fuzzy as well. So we got all kinds of fuzzies. And then I don't think I have any canned air in here. No. Unless I want to spray Pledge on it. That doesn't seem like a good idea though. Oh, but so I've been editing the timestamps for my YouTube videos. Because I think that helps, you know, if people want to go and watch a certain thing, especially with my tutorials that I do, like my Appa tutorial and Splatoon. I made it so that if you need to like go back and be like, oh, I need to see how she cut this, you can go to the section that says like cutting. So hopefully that'll help. Or if you like go back and look at my videos and you're like, oh, this convention video, in my Lexington Comic-Con video, somebody was playing like bass guitar over the sound system, I think it was something to do with, there was a concert in Rupp Arena that night. I think they were sound checking and somehow got their wires mixed up or something. I'm not sure. But I got that on video. But if you're like, oh, you know, I want to see that, now you can go to my Lexington Comic-Con video and you can look at the timestamps. And I have one that says, you know, electric guitar. And you can go right to it. So hopefully things like that, like especially if there's big moments that in the future you want to like show your friends or you want to look back on. Hopefully that will help. Okay, I'm gonna put a little oil in it. I do not oil my machine. Honestly, I do not maintenance my machine as much as you should, as much as they say. I can't see the Kirby's. Let's see if I move it a little bit. Can you see him now? Yeah, a little bit. In the background. Tia came over earlier today and I was like, look, I did what you suggested. I made a plushie shrine behind me. So I'm gonna try, and I agree, I do think it needs, my videos need like a cute background to help it show off my stuff. So right now what I have behind me is Kirby's. Those are the ones that are gonna get the little hats today. That Riku, I need to make a sake for it so I can ship it out. And then Squid Girl, I don't know if you can see it, it's really tiny, but that's, I got that Squid Girl signed. And then that frog is from Ugly Plants. They made a frog backpack, so that's actually a backpack. And then that's my own personal mini Appa. I got it signed by the voice actor for Toph. And then that's a bucket hat that I showed off in one of my last vlogs about the Pikmin bucket hat that it had a burn place on it that I don't know how it got there. So I was like, more for me. So this will probably be a collection of different things behind me, or it'll be what I'm working on for the week or waiting to get shipped out. And it'll be a little more appealing for the eyes. And maybe conversation starters. You guys can ask about it. But I'm also working on, it's in my Amazon cart. They have rainbow pastel bins. So like these down here. And I'm gonna do that for this bin place over here because this is where I keep my scrap fabric. And I want it to be color coded because that's how I have it over here. So we have like red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and that's what fabric colors are in there. And so I want a bin that matches the fabric that's in there, you know? Listen, if you guys have ever played Minecraft with me, which is only Bethany and Joey, on Minecraft, I organize my chests by color. Some people, you know, probably organize by gemstones or like mining utensils or tools. No, mine color coded. So that's how I, you know, that's the only right thing in my head is let's color code the drawers to match the colors that's inside it. So that's my plan. But I also just spent like $60 on Amazon because I bought a claw machine that comes in Thursday. And I bought some little paper bags to make some mystery bags. Almost dropped that inside my machine. And then I bought a dog toy for my mom's dog, hopefully to help it. I don't know if it will, but it's just a little nice gift for him. And I bought some pom-poms to go on Kuromi. Bought some little pom-poms. So maybe after my next convention, I will buy the bins. And like I said, they'll go over there on that one, and then I'll slowly change this because this isn't bad, but this isn't my color scheme, the white and black. But this cubicle is black, and this one over here is white. And I honestly would like them all to be the same color, and I would like them to all be white, but I don't know. It's just what I had at the moment, and I do like them. Nothing will save him. Tia's watching my mom's dog right now, so she understands how crazy he is. But honestly, I kind of just want a solid texture too, because those have like leaves on it. The bins behind me or beside me. And I don't love this tapestry on it. But it does make a nice background. So I'm leaving it there for now. And I don't know if I'll hang it back up. Like if I do, it would have to be on this wall, but this TV is here, and I assume it'll stay here. We'll probably like move it up a little bit higher maybe. Okay, let me... Do you still scan receipts? Yeah, I don't do it as often because they don't do the extra bonus points a day like they used to. But I try. You get you still get 25 for each receipt, right? But like if you did a new receipt a day, you got to spin that wheel. So I used to do that where I scanned one every day, but now they don't do that, so I just kind of scan it when I remember. I have an envelope. If you leave them at my mom's, she also scans receipts, so you can just tell her that they're for her or for me. She has 2 accounts, I think, as well, but she probably reaches her limit because I think she also scans my grandma's receipts. All right, so we're gonna sew up these curvy bodies, and I believe I have enough feet and arms already made, so I shouldn't have to make any more. So this probably won't take me off stream, especially since I have 7 Kirby's already made, and they just need hats. You know what? I think I need to change my needle too. This is a reminder to change your needle. Bobo didn't eat it, luckily. You know, I thought I saw, or I did see like that big, thick envelope on the floor in that picture, but I just assumed it was like mail. And then for needles, I just buy a big thing on Amazon. And I think this last time I bought like a stack of 3. I used the universal ones, 80-12, I believe. Let me make sure I'm not telling you wrong, because I do. There's also embroidery ones, but honestly, I think I use the same for embroidery, because this is all I have in here. Just these little 80-12. I don't want it to focus too much because it might be hard to unfocus it. But anyways, in one of these little things. And then I usually put the broken one or the old one inside container, and then when the container gets full, I just throw it away. That way all the sharp pieces stay inside. I can. He needs to do better. He's crazy. I'm gonna mention to my mom when she gets back to come, and we'll try to introduce all the pups. And hopefully that'll help his behavior. Because if he just stays outside, like with my dogs, he won't have anything to get into. And if he's inside, he gonna be locked in here with me. Or I'll be able to hear him, like, get into the trash or something. Because, like, that's the thing, is he does a lot of this stuff when they're gone. And so there's no way for him to get disciplined when he gets, like, caught in the act. Because he doesn't usually get caught in the act. And then maybe there's 3 dogs here. Maybe one of them will keep him entertained. Somebody will want to play with him. But you know, the other thing is he doesn't like to ride in cars, so if this was a daily thing, I don't know if they would want to do it. Because it would probably be like, I'd tell Anthony, like, come and drop him off. Sometimes he throws up. He gets car sick. Hi, Angel. Welcome. Glad you could make it earlier than usual. I know it's usually closer to after 3 when you get here. Or 3 my time. It's probably 3 your time. Welcome, welcome. We're working on some Kirby's. And now I have to go get the Kirby feet. Just didn't have my stuff together. I had the thumbnail made. But I didn't have my stuff. And I got these hats made before. You love Kirby? Me too. Kirby's the best. Okay, let's see. So I'll be editing the Omnicon footage Thursday, if not sooner. And then that vlog will go up Friday. I would like to try to film another video maybe tomorrow so that I can also edit it Thursday. And then I have one already planned for Friday this week, and then Friday next week. will be Danville Comic-Con. So then I can just prep for Danville Comic-Con. But I don't know. I'm thinking about doing fossil tutorial. And that shouldn't be too bad. Okay, here's some Kirby feet. Kirby arms. Okay, that's good. Here's a little, if you guys haven't seen cinnamon roll, this is the little one that goes on a keychain. How stinking cute. And then Kuromi, if you saw my last live, this is what we worked on. And then here is my Melody. So my plan for the claw machine that I am getting in, maybe I could do a video on that, actually. So my plan for the claw machine is to put these in like little Easter eggs or something. I'm not sure. I might try them both ways. I might try it where you can see what you get so that you can go after what you want. Or I might try Easter eggs and see if the claw picks them up better. Honestly, it just depends on if the claw picks one up better than the other. But here are these little Sanrio characters, and I did try out, you'll see it in the vlog on Friday, I did try the mystery boxes for these, and they sold pretty good. Honestly, Splatoon mystery keychains sold better than these guys. Of course, nobody could see what was in there, and so they kind of didn't know what they were gonna get. So maybe if they saw how adorable these things were as keychains, they would have automatically bought it. It's kind of hard to display. But eventually, if I keep doing the mystery boxes, I would like to have a picture of what you're getting, or what you possibly could get. Hi, May. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you. I think they're so cute, too. I really do love how they came out. So I'm so excited for my claw machine to come in on Thursday. And maybe my vlog on Thursday will be, or maybe my other video for next Friday, maybe it'll be me talking about the claw machine and how I made the mystery bags and stuff. Or it could just be a Danville Comic-Con prep. But I would like for it to go up, or I would like to edit it the same time that I edit the video for this Friday. That way I don't have to edit a video next Thursday. Woo! You guys see that? Just flung the Kirby foot. So either way, the claw machine will be in one of my vlogs. Because if it's not in this one for next Friday, it'll be in my Danville Comic-Con, because I'm going to take it to Danville. I have a 10x10 space there. And I double checked with them to make sure that I could do a like walk-in booth instead of just, you know, a table in the front and then 10x10 space behind me. So I'm going to bring an extra table, because it comes with one 6-foot table, I think. Bring another 6-foot table and do like an L shape inside the booth, and then on one side have my wall of hats with my grid wall stand. And then somewhere on the table, I'll have the claw machine, I'll have mystery bags, and I'm going to make these mystery bags for this convention are going to be like sticker / stationery themed, because I have so many sticker sheets and it's so hard for me to display them when I don't have the space for them to stand out like I think they need to get the attention they need. So I'm gonna do a mystery bag where I think you get 2 sticker sheets and maybe like 3 individual stickers, random ones. And then I haven't decided if I want to put like a little postcard in there because I have some axolotl postcard sizes for like $10 to $15, somewhere in there. Because I do think the mystery keychains that I did were $10 and those sold pretty good. And that was for a smaller convention too. So I feel like mystery bags, 10 to 15 is good, a good price. Unless you're doing like a huge bundle pack. So yeah, I think that'll be good because I just have so many sticker sheets that I've had. When I made the Anya one from Spy Family, I ordered from Jukebox Prince, I think, and that they're in Canada, so it wasn't gonna get in time for my convention. This was like last year sometime, so I ordered some from Artist Amigos, and they're really good about like if you want to rush order something, let them know. You can pay a little extra price, but they'll get it to you on time. So they got it to me, and then when I got back from the convention, my other stickers were in. So I have like 30 Anya Spy Family sticker sheets, and that one is the least sold. Like Splatoon, of course, I always sell out of them. I don't have any more of them. Kirby's pretty good. My axolotls are pretty good. And then Animal Crossing is pretty good. But then like Anya, I think I've sold like 2 the whole time I've had them. Hi, Seapaw. Is that okay? Kapaw? Seapaw? Welcome. Welcome to the live. We're making Kirby's. So yeah, we're gonna see, hopefully this helps with inventory or like moving the sticker sheets, because honestly, I have this binder or one of those accordion folders that latches. I got it from Goodwill, so I didn't pay a lot of money for it. But I always take it to conventions with me, and I don't really use anything out of it anymore because it holds my prints and it holds my sticker sheets, but I don't even display those much anymore because usually I don't have room. I have so much other stuff that I put my products up that sell better. So that's why I'm like, let's try to move some sticker sheets, and then after sticker sheets, maybe we'll see about the prints. But my prints sell okay. Like I have 2 Kirby prints that are, one's Kirby Air Ride and then one's Kirby Chaos with just a bunch of Kirbys. And if I have it displayed for like a 3-day convention, I usually sell like 1. So it's not terrible. But I am trying to upgrade my spaces a little at a time. I bought my most expensive table this... It'll be for next year, but this last week, I think it was, I paid $1,050 for my booth for LCTC, which is Lexington Comic Con. And that's the most I've paid for a table space. Before that, the most that I paid was $700, and that was for KatsuCon. But I do feel like this is kind of like my last year to really push cons, because I thought that last year, 2023, would have been my last year to push cons, but since we moved, I had to kind of find the conventions around here in the area. So that's why I was like, okay, let me just I'm just gonna apply for more of these little conventions. So I think for 2025, I'll know a little better, and like I have a few of the smaller ones, and then just a few of the main ones like KatsuCon, MegaCon, LCTC. I'll for sure do those if I get in. And then, you know, I'll always apply for DragonCon, Otakon. I got into Otakon this year, so that's a new one that is supposedly really good. But those are also ones that you can't count on every year because it's like lottery or juried. It seems so expensive. Is it worth it in the end? Yeah, it's definitely worth it if you know, make table. And I usually say as long as I make back my expenses, I will probably do it again. And the Lexington one that was $1,000, it's only about 2 hours from me, so I don't have to necessarily get a hotel. I probably will, or I'll share. But if I need to cut costs and like save some money to make more profit, I don't have to get a hotel. So that's honestly the only reason I spent that much money. And Bethany, Once Upon a Spark, might share part of it with me if she's able to attend. So whatever, if she wants to come sell some of her stuff there, I will take whatever she wants to chip in. But I do think that I can make that 1,000 back. And plus, any convention you go to, you're always networking. Yes, fingers crossed you can go. You're always networking and getting your name out there. Like every convention I do, I have a sign that says like follow me on YouTube or Instagram or something for a free Pokemon card or for a sticker, something like that. So also, while I'm also handing out business cards, I'm talking to people. People also are going to find my YouTube channel and things like that. And so maybe they don't buy from me now, but maybe in the future they will. So it's always good. You're always networking. Oh my gosh, my phone's ringing. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. Hello. My mic is still on. Okay, guys. Sorry, I'm back. That was my sister making sure, checking back, making sure no one was in the hospital. And I told her, I was like, I still don't know what that was about, but we'll see. It's just so weird, like, especially I really thought it was a spam call at the beginning, because it was just a high-pitched, like, beeping, constant beeping. But I don't know. Okay, let's see. C-Paul says, all sharing a table space sounds fun. What's been your favorite con? Oh, that's a good one. Favorite con? So in my top ranking video that I did earlier in the year, MegaCon was my favorite, and I do really like that one because every year we do it, and Bethany has always done it with me. So that's kind of like Bethany and I's convention that we do together. And that's the one that we've been doing most consistently. Like, I think we've done it 5 times now. So, like, this is our 5-year anniversary of doing MegaCon. So that one's always really fun. And this year we went to Universal After Hours event that MegaCon collabed with, I guess. Like, they bought out Universal at night. So I do think MegaCon is my favorite, because I also feel like that's the one that we go do things. Like, we don't do things at the convention because it's such a big convention, it's so long. We kind of just sit and sell, and it is really good for sales and stuff. And then afterwards we usually go and eat somewhere nice, and like, or go to Disney or Universal or something. But I really also liked MatsuryCon last year, which is in Ohio, because Joey and I actually, after the convention, like the artist alley closed, we went and like did stuff. So I do like that. Ooh, sorry. I do like that about it too. So any convention where I can sell, the money is good, and also I get to do something else. Like, it's not just wake up, go sell, go to sleep, wake up, go sell, like, do it again. I like if it has more things to do and a fun experience. Hi, Michelle. Welcome. Oh, yeah, it is definitely the most consistent con we do. It is. And I like it. It's good. Oh, Obi's whining to come back inside. He's okay. I'll let him in later. He's a big boy. So yeah, definitely MegaCon. KatsuCon is good too. And I'm sure that they have a lot of other, like, it would be really fun to do some of their after-hour events and stuff, I think, but I've never done any of them. All right, let me let Obi in before he breaks down the door. He's doing his teeth thing. Hold on, I gotta get my camera. Also, there's chickens in the front yard. Hold on, he puts his teeth up against the door. Let me get it on video. I was telling Tia about this and I didn't get it on video. Oh, is he not gonna do it? Oh, my door is disgusting. Oh, he's not gonna do it? Oh, he sees me. I have to pretend to leave. No, is he not gonna do it? I had such a good video yesterday on Snapchat and I didn't even save it, and I'm usually really good about that. Fine. Fine, puppies, come inside. Crazy puppies. Okay. I didn't get it on video. Eventually I will. Eventually. Alright, let me get that caught back up. Yeah, do you all have favorite cons? What's your favorite con you've been to? Because I think, like, I haven't attended it as an attendee, but when I used to do cons before, let's say before 2020, I guess is a good way. The conventions I did before 2020, which kind of was like before college, but I did it in college before too. But OMG Con, I haven't been since 2019. No. 2017. But they usually have really good panels, and they have a good after-hour event where they have like board games and like a board game setup and video game setup, and you can go and kind of like play with other people, and that's always a good time. And Bethany's gonna be selling at OMG Con this year, so I'm hoping I can go hang out with her and help her and have some fun being an attendee. I'm in the UK, so the only con I've been to is the London Comic Con, which was okay, but very busy, I'm sure. We have quite few limited con options, which is sad. Aw, yeah, that would be. Did they just not do a lot, or are they just very strict? Or is it kind of just like the other ones are far away? MegaCon is definitely my favorite. That's a good one. I'm trying to think if I would like MegaCon as much if I didn't sell there, because they honestly, it's like you go to buy things or you go to meet celebrities. I don't think that they do a whole lot. I mean, they do celebrity panels, so I guess that would be cool to go to. But I really like the panels that are like informative or are like fun and goofy. Like one of them I went to was very like active in like doing things. I also did one, or like trivia. I love like the ones that's like, name this anime that the song's from. Not really. There are the odd cons. Some are far away, but it just seems not many people organize them. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I feel like MegaCon has good guests every year, and I love Orlando. It's a longer drive for me than most, but it's worth it to me. Yeah, the past 2 years, we've drove to MegaCon. So, the 1 year I flew, and it was still a good year, but it's just so hard to get all of your inventory into suitcases. And especially with MegaCon, the more you bring, the more money you can make. So that was my plan. Like, if I can drive and take more inventory, then I'm gonna make more money. And usually it's cheaper too, because flights are expensive, and that cuts into your profit. Whereas like if you have a car that's good on gas mileage, then you might only be paying, see, for me it's like 10 to 11 hour drive. So I could probably, I think we fill up 2 to 3 times. So like less than $200, and that's usually the price of a plane ticket, honestly. If you can get one for a good deal. I use points a lot on Southwest. So I highly recommend, if you're going to be flying to a lot of cons, get some kind of credit card if you can that helps with airline points, or even like Capital One. You can use it for airline, but you can also use it for hotel. But I do recommend Southwest for flights, and I recommend Capital One or Marriott for hotels. So Marriott's gonna give you specifically points that you can use for Marriott hotels, but Capital One, you can use it for any hotels, flights, cars, renting cars. I feel like you can use it to pay off like part of your credit card, and you can use it for Amazon. Like you get points and you can apply it to your Amazon account, like different things like that. Capital One is good if you kind of want to use it for a lot of different things. MegaCon had good panels and events this year. I went to more than usual. My friend is super into K-pop, and there were several meetups for it. She was so excited. I went to cosplay panels as well. That sounds like a lot of fun. Okay, so I wasn't sure if MegaCon had a lot of panels, other than like I knew they had celebrity panels, but I was curious if they had a really good panel schedule that wasn't just famous people. But yeah, I used to love going to the cosplay ones where like famous cosplayers, or just cosplayers I guess in general, talk about how they made stuff and like they show off their cosplays and pictures. I find that so fascinating as a costumer. I love it. And they do have a lot of meetups too. I do think that's always fun too, especially if you're doing a specific cosplay meetup. Yeah, there was a good variety. It's nice when you aren't there to see an A-lister and have to spend a few hours in line. Yeah, listen, I really debated meeting Tom Hiddleston, but I just knew, one, it was so expensive. Two, it was gonna be insane, and I still, I had a table. Even though Bethany was there and could have, covered for me, it was gonna be long. I also thought about doing a photo op because you get a certain time to come back or to go. But I'm glad I didn't do that either, because I know a lot of people like were going to their photo ops and it just was, they had to come back a different day. Or like they kept him so late too. I really did plan on meeting the Luffy, the live action Luffy from One Piece, but he canceled. So didn't get to meet him. The like all-time people that I want to meet is like anyone from Psych, the TV show. And they're actually doing a lot more convention meetups. At least the lady Maggie Lawson that plays Juliet, and then Timothy, I think is his name, the guy that plays Lassiter. Apparently they have a podcast that they do together, talking about Psych and like recapping it and talking about different episodes. So maybe I'll get to meet them one day. And then since Matthew Lillard is doing a lot more conventions, I'd like to meet him. And I did like him in Five Nights at Freddy's, but I want to meet him because he was Shaggy. And I'd like to find my my Scooby-Doo VHS somewhere and have him sign it, because that is one of my all-time favorite movies, is Scooby-Doo, the Spooky Island one. I spent way too much time trying to get Keith Silverstein's signature. I barely got to enjoy the con too. Scheduling was so bad, and it's a huge con. Yeah, see, that's the worst too, is like, if you're going to meet a big celebrity, it's like you're going to the convention specifically for them. And I would do that. Like I would do that for Tom Hiddleston if I was going to the convention for him. But my sister-in-law bought a photo op with him. She got to meet him for like 10 seconds. LOL. She was very happy, but it was very short. Him as in Tom Hiddleston. Yeah. Yeah, that's the other thing is I went back and forth. I was like, do I want to get a signature and like meet him? Because if I'm going up to his booth, like his table to like talk to him, I'm gonna get something signed because I want it. I'm gonna get it signed. I'm not gonna go up there and say hi. Like I want something to remember him by. And also like remember the experience as well. But with the picture, it's really quick. But at least there's a time. So you know you're not gonna be in line for like 5+ hours because you're waiting to like meet and talk to him. But I did hear that he was very good about, even though it was really quick, he was very good about making it count. So I do appreciate that. I just don't know if he would come back because I hear a lot of people were like they definitely overworked him and oversold him. You guys see Daisy back here? Look at this. She's all spread out. I don't know if you can see her. You can just see her legs. Okay, so this next convention, or not the next one, Smoky Mountain Anime, the one I'm doing after it, this one, I, to be honest, only booked that convention because Robbie Damon was going to be there. I only paid $100 for my booth, which is really cheap for a table nowadays. And they posted last week that he canceled. So I'm like, no, that really was the only reason I was going, was to meet him, because Joey and I met him at Anime Central last year. And that was like my first celebrity, pretty much my first celebrity, definitely my first signature that I got for myself. Other than I got Christina, I think that's her name. I can see her face. She voices a lot. I think she voices Sailor Mars and a lot of other anime. Maybe Miraculous Ladybug. I got her to sign my Squid Girl Squid Girl figurine because she voiced someone in Squid Girl. It wasn't Squid Girl, but she voiced someone in Squid Girl. Something with a P, I think. But I don't want to say Christina Perry, because isn't that the singer? So I met Robbie Damon. And he was so nice. If you don't know who Robbie Damon is, he voices a lot of characters in video games, but he also did Critical Role, and he does a lot with them. And I had him sign my print of Dorian from Critical Role, which is on this wall, but I think it's out of frame. But he also is doing a series with them right now, so he's been on Critical Role a lot lately. But I have the Critical Role cookbook, and I want him to sign the cookbook, because that's going to be the thing that I take and try to get as many people that have been on Critical Role to sign. And he's not going to be there now, so I don't know. I think I'm still going to do it because I'm going to stay with Bethany and we're going to have a good time no matter what. But I'm a little sad. I feel like I can at least make $100 too. That seems reasonable, right? So I just need to really make back $100 and whatever gas costs me to make it profitable. And you could throw in food too, but odds are I was probably going to eat out on the weekend anyway, so. I don't know what you puppies want. I don't know what you want. You're all up in my business. All right, we almost got this one done. We're gonna sew on the feet. And then we can do the other one, and then you guys can watch me sew on Kirby hats. But like, look how freaking, whoa, I almost pulled the flash drive out of my machine. Look at these little hats. I stuff them a little bit at the base, and then I tack it, like I sew it down, so it's kind of more like this. Oh, you know what? I forgot I gotta make swords for them too, so. That might take a little longer, because I have to cut them out of felt, and then I have to hot glue the swords. But we'll get the bases done first, and, you know, sew all their hats on, and then we'll get to the sword stuff. Matthew Lillard is supposed to be coming to somewhere in Kentucky for like a Scare Fest convention or something. And it is on my radar to maybe go, just to go meet him. But I'm not sure. It just depends on what the plans are. I only have one convention in October right now, which is Anime Inc. And I would like to keep it that way. Because it seems like every time I do a convention, October is slammed. I usually have 2 to 3 in October. Usually one's Anime Weekend Atlanta though, and they moved that to December now. And that was usually on Halloween weekend. So don't have to worry about that this year. So maybe I'll actually get to do something for Halloween. But watch, this will be the year that no one throws like a party or anything. If I get on days that I do so much hand sewing, or like specifically like Kirby, I like make the inside of my finger get so raw because I use my finger to push the needle through. I'd love to meet Matthew Lillard. He seems like fun. A horror icon. Yeah, I would like to meet him. He does seem like a great guy. I've heard good things. I'll throw you a party. Yes, please. If anything, maybe we can do a party. Spooky Halloween party. I used to throw Halloween parties when I was in high school. I think middle school and high school. I would throw a birthday party for myself, but also I had friends whose birthday, one was before mine. No, they both were right before mine. So my birthday's March 14th, and one of them was March 13th, and one of them was March 11th. And so we would all kind of do a combined birthday party at my house. And then I would always do a Halloween party, and we would invite people. And I just loved it. I would decorate. We would do a scavenger hunt. We had like costume contest. And then we would play like music, and I would do like themed snacks. I think it was my 16th birthday party. I had a Pokemon themed birthday. And I did Pokemon themed snacks. And for the Halloween parties, we would do like hide and go seek in the dark, or sardines. Lots of fun. My hand cramps when I do a lot of hand sewing. I hand sew wefts into wigs. Oh, I hand sewed wefts into a wig once and faced the consequences. Yeah, I watched videos on that, and that just seems so time consuming. Like it's awesome and amazing, but I know why there's a lot of people that don't do it for super long, because it like works your patience, but also your hands. We'll put Kirby over here. Can you see him? So, update for YouTube. We hit 1K subscribers. Woohoo! Thank you guys. So we finally hit the monetization option. And I've been working with it. It's a little confusing from like my AdSense account. I kind of messed it up. And I accidentally put the line around sewing YouTube as a business account somehow, which would make sense, but apparently in this scenario, I'm technically not a business because I'm not like a business that has like 20 employees or something. So I should have done individual. So I had to make a new account, but I think everything is worked out now. And we've made like $20 so far. So that's exciting. You can't cash out until you get to 100. So I think when I do my first, like when I get to my first 100, I will kind of go over the analytics, hopefully, and share that with you guys. See if you guys think that would be interesting. And then also, probably in that same video, I'll talk about what that $100 will go towards. And it'll probably be a few different things, but I haven't decided exactly what yet. I know I would like to do epidemic sounds or something like that, where I can play music and stuff like that and not have to worry about ads or copyright. I was also looking into the Streamlabs Ultra, I think, the updated Streamlabs, which lets me also stream to 2 places. Like I could stream here on YouTube, I could also stream to Twitch. I think that would be fun too, because I would like to build over on Twitch too. That way, if I want to do more gaming, it wouldn't be often, because again, this channel is about more sewing and, you know, tutorials, vlogs, community about, you know, running a small business. And I mean, I do feel like if you go to anime or Comic-Cons, you kind of do go hand in hand with playing video games, because that's where we get a lot of our inspiration from. But I don't want it to go crazy and be like a gaming channel or anything like that. I was watching videos on how to, you know, improve your YouTube channels and what you can do. And one of them is like, you know, have like a mission. Like, what's your mission statement? And what's your, like, what do you want to bring to your audience? So I was trying to think of what I feel like my mission statement would be. And honestly, I think it's just building a community with other artists or people that love the art community. I don't know if that makes sense. because I mean, I do feel like everyone can be an artist. You know, anything that you do or want to create, like that's some kind of art. So it could just be simple, like, you know, a community of artists sharing and learning, because I do like to do tutorials. So that's why I was like, I would like to do more with my Discord so that I can share more things of what I know, and if you guys ever interested in tutorials, but also you guys can share your artwork and things like that. We can chit chat back and forth about things. So I think that's pretty generic ideas of what I was thinking. It was harder on my patience. Yes, I feel that. But I did love when I used to work. I worked in New York for a summer in a costume shop, and I like asked them to, if they have ever any little bitty like beadwork or very, what's it called? Not precise, but just like the really, really tiny things to do. Like if you need me to sew this like beautiful sequin lace patch on, I was like, let me do it. I love that. I love that little bitty getting in there, making it look good. I would rather do that and spend like 5 hours on that than sew however many buttons it takes me to sew in 5 hours. Buttons and zippers, and I would rather do intricate. That's the word. I'd rather do the intricate stuff that I have to focus a lot more on, and then do a bunch of little alterations. But that's just me, and I'm sure if I had to do it for a long time continuously, I probably would hate it, but I just wasn't used to doing that, and I was so used to sewing on beads and buttons and stuff that I was like, give me something different. Let's see, other things that like the YouTube money would go towards would be Canva too. I already pay for the Canva monthly Pro, I think is what it's called. But that money would start going into that. I kind of use some of my Patreon money to go towards Canva too, because I use it for my Patreon. Like when I take pictures, sometimes I do a cute border, so I use that too. But I really use Canva mostly for YouTube thumbnails, and like I made this layout on Canva to go for my lives, so I really do use it a lot more for YouTube. But in the beginning, I feel like it'll be a lot of subscription stuff and going towards subscriptions. Oh, also, because I'm still waiting for those stickers to come in, if they do come in, I'll have a lot of Babam stickers left over. So I'll probably put them on my shop to sell, along with, I think I have a few Acorn Kirby stickers and Waddle Dee stickers. I'm going to try to put a listing on my website for those. And if anybody wants them, they're open to the public now. They used to just be for my patrons, but now that the month is over, but I will post on Instagram too. So keep an eye on Instagram. And then hopefully when the Discord is up and running and I have it worked out where anyone can join, you guys can check out Discord, and I'll post when I put new things on the shop there too. All right, we got one more foot to sew on. I don't remember if I recharge these mics, so if my mic dies, please tell me. Trying to keep checking it. I have the other one charging now, so we got mic number 2 on now. Mic number 1 is charging. I think I'll put it in the vlog too, but for OmniCon afterwards, I went and got boba and ate at this crepe place. And I've never had a crepe that wasn't, I think I might have only had one crepe in my whole life. I've never been a big crepe person. I'd rather have like pancakes. I want, you know, I want the thickness. So this was though the first crepe that I ever had that was like savory. It was a teriyaki chicken crepe, and it had like spinach and teriyaki chicken, of course, and teriyaki sauce, and there was a lot of other stuff in it too. I think like some more veggies. It was so good. It had just a little bit of sweetness from the outside of the crepe, but the rest was really like salty. It was really good. I did have to wait over 30 minutes for it because the convention was on college campus, and then the crepe place was right down the road. So everybody that was there went to the crepe place afterwards for like dinner. So they were pretty busy. And it was a Saturday, and I'm sure they're usually busy because they are close to college campus. But it was worth it. You just should have seen me driving though, trying to eat this crepe. They did like roll it where it was like a cone shape, so I was able to eat it, but because the crepe is so like thin, it was kind of like falling all over the place. But I managed to not make a mess until the very end when it finally was like dripping out the bottom like an ice cream cone. And then I got a passion fruit boba with peach popping bubbles. That's really good. All right, here's the 2 Kirbys to add to our Kirby shelf back here. But I'm not going to add them because I'm just going to go ahead and put their little hats on them. And so for these, I do, like I said, stuff the bottom a little bit just so the base isn't caving in. Just a little bit like that. And plus this makes it a little bit easier to sew on because I can kind of rotate it easier. And then I'm going to put a pin in this to hold it on his head. And this is the same sewing pattern I used for my link hats, for my human size link hats. I did the same thing where you just cut a triangle and you make a band and you sew the band to the triangle, and that's it. So if you need to make a link hat or an elf hat, check that video out. So for Otakon, their tables are 50 fan art, 50 original art. And the way that they help make it so that they know is they have you do color-coded signs. I don't know if that's mandatory or if they highly recommend it, but I actually love that idea. So I'm going to slowly start doing that for my table and do, probably I'll do blue and yellow, which is kind of my colors. Blue is more light blue and dark blue, but I do use a little bit of the yellow tan color because lion, you know, that's the color lions are. And so I think that that's what I'll do for all conventions once I get that going. And I think, you guys tell me, but this type of hat, technically it could be a Link hat, but it also could be an elf hat, right? So I could put it under original, like, design, or not necessarily original, but not fan art, right? Because it could just be a Link hat, or it could just be an elf hat or a sleeping cap. So it doesn't have to be categorized as Link's hat. And I don't name it that on my sign. On my sign, it just says, like, the price of it. So that was my thought process, is I'm going to consider it. And I do other colors than just Link. I do, you know, different shades of green. I do black, which is also Shadow Link. I do the 4 swords, but that could also be, you know, different sleeping caps. So that's my thought process. I think that that would be okay. And if they, like, say something, technically it's, you know, an elf hat. Link isn't the only one that wears hats like that. Like, if I was at a Renaissance fair, it could even be a Santa Claus hat with the right colors. Alright, so this is what it looks like. And then I'm gonna fold it over a little bit like this. I think that's the direction I went. Yeah. And then I'm gonna sew it down just a little bit so this stays. And it makes it look less like a dunce cap. Is that what it's called? Like when you used to, in the old days, if you were bad, you had to wear that hat. So at this convention, I think I sold, maybe I sold 3 or 4 beanies. I sold 2 of my big hats, like my $50 hats. I sold a lot of stickers and those mystery bags or boxes. I think I only sold 1 bucket hat, and it was my Korok bucket hat. I only had 1 of them. And then I sold a couple Lethal Company guys. An Aqua bandana. And then Kirby's. Kirby's were pretty good too, which I kind of figured they're good about that. I didn't sell any squids. Squids or octoling. I sold the keychains. And then the only keychains I sold were in the mystery box. Heist of this. Looks good. So I'm kind of expecting the same kind of for this next convention too, because it is small, one day. But I do feel like they have advertised a little more. And you do have to pay to get in. So that could be good and bad. Like, it could be good because they know who's there. So they kind of have to advertise to let you know, like, oh, here's where you go to buy your tickets. And it could be bad because then there's less money for them to spend. But I do believe it's only like $10 to get in. And I have a booth right by the welcome booth. Right at the front. It's not, when you come in, it's not the first booth you see like right in front of you. But if you go right, which is where the welcome booth is, which I'm hoping that they will go to, I'm on the other side. My other thought process was, okay, if they're coming in, I feel like most of us tend to go to the right of things. Because isn't that a rule? Like, if you stay to the right and continuously go right, you'll eventually get your way out. Isn't that like a maze thing? Like, if you're in a maze? So I'm also hoping that that will be the other thing. And I do think that I'll hopefully make a little bit more money than I did at the Omnicon. So check the con footage, check the video on Friday to see how much I made there. I am still happy with what I made for the small little one-day show. And I'm also excited for this because hopefully I can like display my shirts a little better at Danville Comic Con, because I'll have 10 by 10 space. I might take my photography stand too, and I could put it behind the table and hang shirts on it, maybe, so that they're a little bit easier to be seen. I did have someone tell me that if I had an Umbreon hat, that they probably would have bought it at the convention, though. And that's what always happens. But I try not to beat myself up about it. You can only make so much by yourself. And if you have so many other things going, I had Etsy orders, and then I also was working on like Patreon stuff a little bit. Then I also do like the YouTube, gotta edit the YouTube videos, gotta film the YouTube videos. And I work at the shop a little bit for my stepdad. Just staying busy though. Always love to stay busy. Alright, so there's the other one. And I'm gonna sew this down again. And get that where I like it. My brother had some frosted animal cracker cookies. And he's like, you want one? And I was like, yeah, I'll try one. I don't remember, like, I don't think I like them a whole lot. Like, I don't think they're my fave, but I'll try one. And yeah, as I remembered, they were okay, but I was like, I'm not going back for seconds. I think I'd rather have like a chocolate covered pretzel or like a yogurt covered pretzel. I do like the white ones too. And I think those are actually yogurt, right? It's not white chocolate. They might have white chocolate flavored. All right, let's get some more Kirby's. Oh my gosh, I need to pull my back. Get all these little babies. What if we move these over here? And then move my little hat covers? Maybe not. We'll put them here. Until they fall off. I think I have my next Kirby planned out for me. I think I know which one I want to do. It was actually one that I was thinking about doing for this month, but when I doodled it, I was like, I don't know. I don't really love it. But then I looked at it again the other day, and I was like, maybe I do like it. And I showed it to Joey too, and he's like, no, I do like that. Why do you not like it? And I was like, I don't know, it's just the way that I have to do the mouth for it is kind of weird. So I'll have to, I think for it, I will have to change the embroidery files. And I think that kind of scared me a little bit too. Who's next? Who wants a hat? But I think this will be, no, I was gonna say I think this will be my first 10 by 10 that I've had by myself, but I did have a 10 by 10 at 4-State Comic-Con that I did last year. I think it was in April of last year. And it was 10 by 10, but I don't think I took advantage of it, of what I could have done. But it still is a good setup. I'm doing kind of the same thing where I have my hats on the grid wall rack thing, but I'm not going to put everything else off on the table. I'm going to have 2 tables, hopefully. And you can kind of spread it out a little bit, maybe. And I mean, if I decide that I don't need the 2 tables, then I could just get rid of one, but won't hurt to take it. We have the room. Whoop. And it'll kind of prepare me for Anime Inc. in October. I have a 10 by 10. And I'm hoping maybe for Anime Inc. I can just have a big beanie wall. Because it will be October. It will be kind of that time of year. I thought that was wind outside, but I think it's just someone driving by. We'll see how long I want to work on hats. I might switch to making their swords in a little bit if I get tired of sewing on hats. I like to do like the factory style where you do one thing over and over until you do it and then you move on to the next. But sometimes I just get so bored and I'm like, okay, I need to mix it up a little bit. I'll come back to this. I have so many vlogs I need to catch up on though. I haven't watched Mei Yang's most recent video. I haven't watched Bailey J's. I haven't watched Lay Spirits. So behind. I've been trying to catch up on Critical Role because Joey listens to Critical Role at work and he's almost caught up to the live, like where they are in real time. And it'll be probably another 2 weeks before I get there because he can listen to music or podcasts while he's working. He works at a factory, and so he can listen to 2 podcasts like a day, and each of those podcasts are 4 hours long, like for Critical Role at least. So he's getting through 2 a day. And I'm like, man, I should have started you further back. Because if you know anything about Critical Role, I had him start where they get separated, the 2 teams split apart. Because I think that that's where it kind of picks back up again when the group's back together. But now he has passed me, and I don't think I can get caught back up. We're moving right along in Baldur's Gate. I don't know, how long until we finish it. Like, I have no idea where the stopping point is or like what the end looks like. But we're having fun. We're doing good. Doing good things. I really want chips and salsa, and then I was like, wait, I do have chips and salsa. But I was kind of craving more from like a Mexican restaurant, like authentic chips and salsa, and I have like store-bought salsa that is like El Paso or something. So the little pom-poms I got for Kurumi are the same as these, basically, but they're black. So I think I got the same size. I honestly don't know. I didn't measure. I think I ordered half an inch. And that should be what these are. If not, they're probably a little bit bigger, and then that's okay if they are. Alright, you sit right there with your friend. I don't think he wants to sit with his friend. Alright, number 4. Pick number 3, my lord. Oh wait, I forgot I have that as a sound. I think, let me see if I play it right. Did I do it? Maybe not. That should be it. What, Ridley? Why are you whining at me? Neither of those are working. Do I need to reset up? Hi, baby. Well, let me do a heist. Maybe my stuff reset? Something's not right. Why not working? Hi, baby. I don't know why it's not working. I usually don't have any problems with that. Alright, well, I might have to play around with it later. It says, don't forget to mod Streamlabs by going to your YouTube studio settings, community, and adding Streamlabs as the moderator, but I think I did that. Wait, is that CloudBot's turned off? What? Was it turned off? Why is it turned off? Hello, Pido. Yeah, there it goes. Alright, I don't know why it was turned off. Maybe because I was doing stuff on my other computer. But anyway, that's what I was trying to do. Ridley wants loves now. Okay, I gotta get back to work, buddy. I got to go. I got to go. Goodbye. All done. All done. I want to get a mic for my DJI too, but I thought that these mics would work for my camera and they don't. Like when I just did a little search on Amazon, I think I did like DJI mic, I don't know, like portable mic or something like that. And I mean, it said that this worked. but it doesn't. This works on your phone though, and it works for my computer. It has a C port. If your phone has a C port, I guess I should say. Mine used to not. So the newer ones have the C. But I do know that they make some because I've seen people with the little mic and it has DJI on the side. So I'm like, somebody, they make them. And I talked to somebody at a con one time that had it. And I thought I wrote it down, but maybe I didn't. Maybe I was just like, oh, I'll remember that. Because that would be helpful for conventions because sometimes it gets really loud and I can't turn up the volume because you'll hear the background noise. And that would also be helpful if like the convention plays music and stuff and I'm trying not to get copyright problems. Oh my gosh, guys. Do you all know for Discord, I think you can share a link, right? And then people can click on that link and join. I think that's how most people find it, right? You can't really like search on Discord, can you? But what I could do is I can, in my YouTube video descriptions, I could add the link there, I guess. And then on YouTube, I have like a link tree. If you click on my information, so I could add the Discord to the link tree too. Hi, Semi. I couldn't speak. Hiya. It wasn't working. Oh no. Hi. I wonder, my chat bot was having problems. I wonder if it was something with that too. It said it was turned off. But welcome. I'm so glad you can speak now. It's working. Welcome, welcome. We're working on little sword Kirby's or link Kirby's, whatever you want to call them. We're putting their hats on. So we planted some blueberry bushes in our yard, and I went and checked them today, and we have one blueberry that looks like it's ripe. I'm like so excited, or ready to pick, I guess. So maybe when Joey gets home, because he's the one that pointed it out, and he's like, but I don't know a lot about blueberries. I don't know if it's good. So when he gets home, maybe we'll both go look. We'll go look at our little blueberry bush, and I'll be like, wow, look at it. You want to eat it? And he's going to be like, no. And I'll be like, okay, I'll eat it. Are you having a good day? I am. Yeah, it's been a really good day. What about you? How are you doing? I went and worked at the shop a little bit today. So that got me like up and out of bed, even though I did go back to sleep after Joey left. I didn't want, because he gets up and goes to work at 6. So I usually get up with him and I feed the dogs. But then I usually, if I'm not feeling up to it, I lay back down for like 2 hours until like 8 o'clock. And then I went and worked at the shop a little bit to help my mom out. And then I came back home. And now we are live. Good, the sunshine is out and it's giving summer vibes. It is, yeah, the sun's out here too. I think it's still a little chilly. I think the high was 60, but it is still good. When I got home, I watered the blueberry bushes and I went and picked the dog poop up out of the yard. Very thrilling, you know? But I'm excited because I'm going to go walk after I get off the live. And I haven't done that for probably a week. I think I did it last Tuesday. But that's the only day I did it last week because I was prepping and it was like nasty weather. I'm excited to go on a little walk later. Okay, so I went to Wendy's, or not Wendy's, I went to Dairy Queen Saturday because I picked, it was after the convention and I picked Joey something up for dinner. And I got a Blizzard because I already ate, but I got a Blizzard and I shouldn't get anything new. I should go with what I like. I like the Heath Blizzard. I like the Reese's peanut butter, or like there's also a Reese's peanut butter fluffer nutter one, which is with the marshmallow fluff. That one's really good. But I saw one and I was like, ooh, it's peanut butter cookie dough party Blizzard. And I was like, that sounds like a lot of fun. That sounds good. I regret getting it because I thought it was going to be peanut butter, which I love, and it was. And then cookie dough. So I was like, okay, it's going to have like cookie dough chunks. So peanut butter and cookie dough chunks. I do like both of those things. No, I forgot to add the party part, which is literally all the cookies together. It's a party of cookie dough. So it had peanut butter, probably like peanut butter cookie. It had sugar cookie. It had cookie dough bites. And it also had like nuts in it from, I guess, the peanut butter cookie. Because apparently if you make peanut butter cookies, you put nuts in them. Like, you know, chunks of nuts. And then it had like sprinkles, which I guess was from the sugar cookie. I don't know. It looked crazy. And I did finish it. But it took me 3 days. So I actually might have been more than that. No, I guess. So I got it Saturday night, ate part of it Saturday night, ate part of it Sunday night, ate part of it Monday night. So yeah, 3 days. I finished it yesterday and I was so sad. But I'm like, I'm not gonna let this go to waste. I have a sweet tooth and I'm craving something sweet, so we're just gonna eat this, but I'm kind of sad about it. So I don't recommend that one. But right now they do have a fluffer nut, or not a fluffer nutter. They have a Nutter Butter Blizzard. And that's what I should have got instead, because that is peanut butter. And maybe some little pieces of the cookie. I'm debating, do I tell Joey to grab food on the way home? I feel like that's a good plan. On stream days, I have him bring food. Because, I mean, I'm trying to think of what else we could eat. I think we could do grilled cheese. We have taquitos, but we did that on Sunday night. We had vodka pasta that I could take out of the freezer. He's also been thinking about ramen, so maybe we finally eat ramen. We're trying to do better about like saving money and not eating out. So we're trying to do just like 1 day a week. Oh my gosh. How dare the neighbors come home and slam their car door? So rude. Ridley. Have I talked to you guys about Detroit Become Human that I bought? It's a video game. I kind of bought it on a whim. I saw a video on Facebook about it. And it's a like choose your own path kind of video game. So like the decisions that you make affect the rest of the story or like your future and stuff. I really like those games. I used to read those books. I don't know if you guys ever read them in like, I think I read it in middle school or high school. And it's like, if you want to do this, go to chapter 28. So I really like those type of games and books. And I'm really enjoying this one. It's about androids kind of wanting to, I don't want to say take over the world. They're kind of just wanting equal rights with humans. So they're wanting to become more human, or they have a break in their system where they feel more. Sup? Hi, Tai Tai. I love that game. Semi, you've played it? Oh, it is really good. I think I'm about 10 hours in right now. I want to say maybe it's about 20-hour gameplay. What do you think? So I'm hoping I have a little bit longer, but I also am really excited to replay it because of all the different options. Like I've tried to go the goody way, like be nice, we want everyone to like us. You would love a game called Control. It's super fun too. Okay, I'll write it down. Here, I'll just screenshot. I think it'll let me screenshot chat. Okay. Nice Kirby's, thank you. That's what we're working on today, Kirby's with little link hats. And I'm gonna make swords for them later. Yeah, I'll definitely check out that game. This one was on sale for like $16. So I'm like, well, that's good. And I can replay it. It's a good one-person game when I want to just chill. So maybe I could do different things like that. Like I was talking about doing like one like live stream of gaming at some point. So maybe you guys could suggest a game. But I don't know how you guys feel about that, because sometimes I watch other people play games that I already know about and I already know what to do, and it's kind of frustrating. I don't know if you guys get like that, where you're like, no, why are you going that way? Like Joey and I watched Shane and Ryan from The Watcher. I guess from Watcher. I don't know if it's The Watcher. From Watcher play all of the spooky games, honestly, but Phasmophobia, I think, was really making us mad. Oh no, and Minecraft. They were playing Minecraft, and Joey was getting so bad. Like, why are you using your pickaxe? You're supposed to be using a shovel or something like that. Whoa, good price. Yeah, I was excited. I think also The Quarry was on sale, which is kind of the similar game. I think it was also like $16 or maybe like $20. And a lot of Fallout stuff was on sale, but I didn't catch it while it was on sale because I just bought that one too. I thought there was one other one I was looking at. Fortnite. Stream Fortnite. I could stream Fortnite every once in a while. I do like Fortnite. It's also a good mindless game, I guess. Do you take requests / sell those? Yeah, I do sell these. These are actually my Patreon exclusive ones right now. So I have a Patreon, patreon.com / linearoundsewing, and I do a new Kirby every month. So this month is Sword Kirby, and it's this little Kirby with a hat, and he comes with a little felt sword, and you also get a matching sticker. And it's for $20. So for this tier, $20 a month, you get both of those things. But I also have a $5 tier where you just get the sticker, and that just gets mailed to you. And then these get mailed to you too, but it's more of a package. But I also do commissions on like my Instagram. You can message me, or on my website. But yeah, for my Patreon at least, I do a new Kirby every month. So if you really like Kirby's, check that out. I love watching people play games. It's super fun to see how people's minds see the game differently to yourself. Yeah, that is a good thing about watching other people play games too, I think. I would just be very like scared to play a new game that other people have played, because I'm like, I'm gonna look so bad. I'm gonna look like such a noob. But I do like that idea of doing just game streams every once in a while, because I know that there's a lot of games that I would like to play. And like the other problem is I'm not gonna play them unless I make myself play them, like if I was gonna do a stream. Otherwise I will just stick to the same games that I play all the time. Which is like Dead by Daylight, Fortnite, Baldur's Gate right now. You should do Fallout Kirby or UFC Gloves Kirby. Oh, that sounds fun. I wonder, Fallout wouldn't be bad actually, since the new show just came out. I don't know if we put him, we could just do him in like the colors, the yellow and blue. That could be cool, because I'm like, he doesn't really have a body where he can wear an outfit. Or also make the bottle caps, right? That's a big thing. I'm waiting for, maybe we'll do it this weekend. I'm waiting for a weekend to start the show. And I think, are all the episodes out yet? No, I haven't watched the show yet. Yeah, I want all the episodes to come out, because I do like just watching them all back to back, like binging them. And then I also need a weekend, because if it's really good, like we watched The Last of Us and we stayed up until like 2 to 3 a.m. because we just didn't want to stop watching. I also love The Last of Us. Joey, I bought that game for Joey on his PC, and we're kind of like, he's playing it and then Bethany and I are watching him play it. But I'm like, I just really want to just play it. I want to play it and beat it so that we can do The Last of Us 2, because I don't know anything about that yet, except for, you know, it's really sad and sad things happen. But I do want to play it before they do the next part of the TV show. Yeah, on Prime. I'm excited. It looks really good. I want to watch it. So maybe Joey and I can watch it this weekend. I don't think we have plans. Come walk with me, LOL. I don't know. Then I have to drive all the way out there. And like I said, I talk to Joey when I walk. So we should have walked while you were here. What time do you think you're leaving in the morning? Are you gonna leave kind of early? Oh, my finger is getting so sore. I don't know how much more hand sewing I can do. I have a hole in my finger. It's 11 minutes. I already drove all the way out there. 8 a.m. no later. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. Can you guys see my fingers? No, maybe not. This is how my nails are so short because I finally pulled almost all my acrylic nails off, so my nails are broken. Also, burn update. If you guys, you can't really see anything, which means it's good, but I burnt myself on grease, and you can kind of see. Maybe no, I can't find a good place. This is like really pink area. I have no freckles there. See, if your fingers are broken, you might as well. So that does last me a couple of appas. I think I'm gonna try to dye it though, and then I might actually list it on my Etsy to sell, because it is so hard to find brown Sherpa fabric. And I remember when I was trying to make appas and Joann's sold out of their brown Sherpa and they never brought it back. I was just buying it off of wherever I could find it. And I did check Etsy, but they didn't have any. So, and then that way my sewing pattern for my appa is on there too. I had somebody message me this week on Etsy to ask if I had a bison sewing pattern that's not 6 legs. And I kind of sent them a message back and like took a picture of like a drawing to show them how they can turn it into like a 4-legged thing. But I'm like, I don't know how to explain that, like, it's an appa, it's from a specific character, and they might have known that, but I can't put that on Etsy because then they'll take down my listing. So I did put in the description just in case. I was like, this is for a 6-legged bison. Just in case someone buys it and then they get mad. They're like, why does this bison pattern have 6 legs? Because I didn't even think about that when I made it. Because I made it to be an appa, you know? But in the description, or well, in the title, it's like bison / buffalo pattern. I think I even have cow. But maybe I'll make just some cow plushies and work on a pattern that works for that, because I do feel like cows are kind of popular right now. I think they're a little bit less popular than they were a couple years ago. But if I do like fuzzy cows made out of the Sherpa material too, kind of like the Highland cows, is that what they're called? I do think those would sell good. I want to make some dino nuggets too. I want to do an embroidery in the hoop pattern for dino nuggets. But I want to find a material that works good for that. And I have seen it before. It's not soft. I think it's actually kind of scratchy. So maybe I'll take a trip to Joann's sometime and like look in person, because I haven't, it's been a while since I've been in person fabric shopping, because I just order it all online, because I order it by the bolt, like a fuzzy cow would be so cute. Yeah, thank you. I think so too. I'll work on it. And I feel like that wasn't the only time. Maybe somebody commented on my YouTube video. I feel like somebody else asked me, like, I think somebody just was like, why does it have 6 legs? Maybe it was on my my website. And I didn't answer them because I was kind of scared that it was a person like coming for me for copyright, and they were waiting for me to be like, oh, it's actually based off Appa from Avatar, and then they were gonna be like, cease and desist, copyright. So I didn't answer them because in my mind I was like, because this was for the plush, it was before I put up the pattern. I was like, if you don't know why it has 6 legs, it's not for you. That was my thought process. So I just didn't answer. But yeah, I want to get some fabric for dino chicken nuggets. And I could use that for like if I do it in the hoop, I could use it for dino chicken nuggets, but also other people. Okay, I'm back. Can you hear me? I also ran to the bathroom while I was gone. Coming to walk with me? This is a nice silent monologue. I love piano. We're back. Yeah, my mic died. Thank you guys. I knew it was going to happen soon. It's always when I get on a rant, too. Test, yes. Woohoo! It's working. I don't even remember what I was talking about. I think just the avatar stuff, like, don't come for me. And then I was gonna do more sewing patterns and stuff. Try to do that and then sell plushies on my website. Yeah, Joey told me I also should play Water's Edge. What did he say it was called? There's something about water. It's made by the same people that made Detroit Become Human. High Water. It's got the, I think his name's Sean. There's a boy in it. His name is Sean. I want to say he's like trapped under a water grate or a sewer grate or something. Anyways, he said I should get that one too. Look at all these Kirby's. Look at them collecting. Alright, we got 2 more. You never answered my question. If I'm coming to walk with you? I don't think so. I'm still gonna be live, and then I'm gonna be live until like 4:50. So I'm gonna have to pass. Unless you want me to come walk with you at like 7 a.m. Tanning on the sidewalk? That sounds fun. Your mom was so tan. And she's gonna come back from her trip and be even more tan. I want to go on another cruise. I got a little folder that's labeled cruise, and I'm saving money, putting money in it as much as I can. What do you guys think would be a good price for this claw machine? I think when Teeny Frogs is in here, they said they do theirs for like $7. I was trying to look around at the convention and see what other people did, but it was kind of hard to tell. I do think $10. One person did, I think that was from an enamel pins, but I think it was $8 and then $2 if you wanted to like switch it out. So I thought that was cool. Maybe $2, and you can play again, and then you can pick which one you like the best. What will you be putting in there? I think for the first try will be keychains. So the little plush keychains I was working on last time. I don't know if you saw them. I did some Sanrio characters. I have to think they're so stinking cute, so I'll show them again. But they're about like 3.5 inches tall, and they'll have little keychains, but these don't have them on there yet. And so I could either do them as mystery, where they're like inside a little egg or like a ball, like just one of them, and the claw will grab them, or I could do it just kind of all laid out in there, and then they can play to win. You would play till you win, so that is the good thing, is like if the machine messes up. But I guess the only thing I worry about is if I do a keychain, I'd have to look at the claw. But what if they grab like 3 of them at one time? I don't know if the claw would actually do that, but keychains do have the little like loops in them, so it might be a possibility. Definitely $10 to $13. Okay. That's what I was thinking. I do sell my keychains like not mystery, like out in the open, you can see what you're getting, for $12, or 2 for $20. So I was thinking doing 10. That way you still are kind of getting that deal, but since it's a mystery, you know, it's not like you're paying regular price for a keychain. It's still a discounted price because you're doing the mystery option. That's a good idea. So if they grab 3 at one time, take all 3, hold them out for them to choose one of them. I could do that too, yeah. If that happens. I've seen people do that. Okay. Yeah, we'll see if that actually happens. If it looks like it's happening, I'll be like, all right, and if all 3 of them make it, you will only get to choose one, unfortunately. Or tell them ahead of time if they play, like, you can only get 1 max, but if you pick up more than 1, you can pick your favorite. Have you all watched the new Fallout show? Do you like it? No spoilers, but is it good? I've heard good things. All good things, all good things. I've seen 2 episodes and it's super good. Okay. Good. Do you know, are all the episodes out? Or do you know when they'll all be released? They might all be out by now. I don't know. It could go both ways, because sometimes... What show was I watching that... Yes, all on Prime. Okay. I think I was thinking Love is Blind, and that... Like, they released 2 episodes a week. So they kind of made it last for a good month. And that was on Netflix. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have Joey grab food, and he's probably gonna say Wendy's. So I think it's gonna be Wendy's. But also, we have a cookout, and I forget that we have a cookout. It's so hard to pass up on cookout because you get so much. for cheap. Have you seen Shogun? Is that one of the movies? Like about the Japanese warriors? Or was that a TV show? I thought I saw something recently. I definitely haven't seen it, but I'm trying to think if it's the same thing I'm thinking of. I have a really good show recommendation. I might have mentioned it back in December because that's when I watched it, but I'm going to mention it again. I watched a movie called The Fallout yesterday. Freaking sad. What was that on, Tia? And it was called The Fallout, so you're not watching Fallout TV show. It's a show currently running. It's definitely a good watch. Okay. And Semi, is that one on Amazon Prime, or which one's that one on? What streaming service can I find it on? All right, last Kirby with the hat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 10 Patreons as of right now, and I sent one out last week. So unless somebody joins my Patreon, this will be the last hat for this Kirby. And I have extra hat pieces, so maybe I'll make some Kirby's with hats, but not the swords, because the swords are going to be the most time consuming. Hulu? Okay. So, if you like kind of creepy, I guess a little bit of sci-fi, but like kind of apocalyptic type TV shows or movies, From on Amazon Prime. Really good. Really scary in kind of like a thriller type of way. I think there is a few jump scares though. A little bit zombie-esque. But it is really good. Like, that is another one where if I wasn't at Joey, like at my sister-in-law's, Joey's sisters, she recommended it to us. If I wasn't there, we would have stayed up till 3, 4 a.m. trying to finish it. But we did watch it like all day. I think we stayed there for like 3 or 4 days, and we finished that whole 2 seasons in that trip that we were there. Highly recommend. I think they're supposed to be doing a 3rd, but I don't even know if they've filmed it yet. It's called From. From. On Amazon Prime. I believe that's it. Let me double check. I found it on a Reddit thread because I'm cheap. You found the video, The Fallout? Yeah, it's called From. Really good, really good. I didn't know you can find like what videos on Reddit threads, and then they just have it kind of pirated. You just gotta deep dive far enough. Why'd you say yikes? What happened? What has Jenna Ortega? Your show? Your movie? I found the new Hunger Games movie on Twitter when it came out. I haven't watched that yet. I forgot about it. Bethany went and saw it in theaters. I need to watch it. I'm sure maybe I can find it somewhere for free. What are you guys growling at? I do want to watch that because I read the book, or I listened to the audiobook, I guess I should say, in 2020 when she released it. But I don't even remember what happened in it, really. If you have a link, yeah, send it. You won't be able to send links here, but if you have me on Instagram, send it on Instagram. And like this, if I had a Discord, this is where we could share links. Send it on Instagram. Perfect. Thank you. I'll try to get Discord set up soon. I mean, it's set up. Once I get this hat sewn on, I can like fiddle with it a little bit. I just need to see about sharing a link, and then I could set it up on my YouTube where Cloudbot comes and tells you, like, hey, join our Discord. Like that right there, like Streamlabs. Streamlabs said it would mean a lot to us. But in this time, it would say, want to keep up to date on my cons and share your art? Join our Discord. I'll send you the Reddit link if you want to watch it. Sounds good. Send me the shows, the movie links. Okay, that's all of the hats. So if I move over here, you won't be able to see me. But if I move my computer, I might have to unplug something. You can't send links in Instagram? What? Okay, if I unplug this, okay, it's gonna disconnect my video, or maybe it'll just freeze. I'm gonna do some maneuvering. Move my computer over here. Plug camera back in. And then I need to reset this. Hello, hello, okay. Peace out. Hello, hello. Okay. So I'm still here, but I'm gonna get a different angle. All right, let me play around.
with Streamlabs. Or actually, I guess, let me check my Discord first. See. Because I do have one that's Patreon members. Isn't there a way, maybe advanced permission? There's a way that, like, there's one where just I can post in it, but everyone can see it. Okay, manage channel. Okay, I can do this. They can't send messages in this channel. Okay, let me save that for now. Okay, invite people. Copy. Now let's go to Streamlabs. And I'm gonna see if I can make a pop-up for this so it'll share. Oh, sorry, I forgot I had my mic on. Interval 5, line minimum 5. Okay, I'm gonna do this on like a short line. Can I add a link? Let's see if that works. Okay, this should go in 5 minutes. Can I make it less than that? Yeah, I can do 1 minute. Let's see if it pops up. I'll also add like did I redeem it right? Hello? Is it not gonna work? Oh, I did at redeem. Okay. That should work. Ridley. I don't know, that's still not working. Is Cloudbot just having problems today? Well, I was trying to get it where you guys could have the Discord link. And I can't put it in the description because it won't let me add it. Let me see, I can maybe add it to my link tree and then you guys could go to my... Wait, what did I say? Oh, okay. Then you guys could go to my Instagram and find it there. I'm getting hungry. Come on. No, they don't have a Discord one. Okay. Add URL. Hide. Okay, stop punching the mic. You're the worst. I actually have a little thumbnail. I think it might be on my Google Drive of my little lion as the Discord emote. Okay, bye. I hate when it doesn't load on your Google Drive. It doesn't load your pictures. Like, how am I supposed to know? I don't name all my stuff. How am I supposed to know what it is? Okay, we tried to screenshot it. Just use that. We'll see how grainy it is. That looks awful if we do that. No. Why does it look like that? Okay, do I need to save it or does it just stay there? All right, let's check. If you go to my Instagram and you go to my Linktree bio, Linktree bio, and if you click the top one, it says join our Discord server. It should let you accept it. And you guys can join the Discord server. Yeah. Now if I can just get my chatbot to start working, I think he's having problems. he's having little problems. But that's okay. We're getting ready to close it out. Getting ready to end the stream. You let me know if that works. Is the Discord working? Yay, perfect. Thank you. So you guys are welcome to join that. The only locked one is the Patreon member one right now. And that's only for the tiers of the Patreon, which should be like Spark, Lion, Star, and Cub. And that's something that they get in Patreon, I believe. So if there's anything else that you all think I should make, like, do you guys think there should be one of like links? Like, should there be a text channel just for like drop your link here or drop links here? Or you could just put it in general. Con updates, that's where I'll put like my con schedules. Welcome! I see you joined, Semi. Welcome! All right. It worked for me, Michelle. Yay! Welcome, welcome. Okay, so yeah, I'll try to do more with that too. So much you can do on Discord. Get super creative. I'm excited. Yeah. I hope it goes good. I know when I first made the Discord, I actually, because Bethany and I were sharing it for our Patreon, and that's why it's Sewing Sparks. And Bethany doesn't do as much with Patreon anymore, so I kept the Discord server and we still use it. She's also still like the mod on there, and I like the title, so I'm gonna keep the title. I think it's cute. And we went live at one of our conventions, and that was pretty fun. So people could like join in with the Discord server and like chat. It was the same thing, I guess, kind of like going live on YouTube, but it was more just not planned. It was more just last minute. So maybe that'll be fun. I can do lives at conventions and just do short little ones. Like, here's what the setup looks like. But yeah, I'm excited to do more with this. And especially having a place where I can post like, hey, I'm going live, and not bombard people on Instagram and stuff. Yay! And if you guys have any ideas of what things we can do on Discord and such, like we have a section that's like movie theater and stuff. Oh man, I just opened up Premiere Pro. But it just kind of depends on, I guess, what streaming services will let us use and stream their videos and movies. But I accidentally opened up Steam too. All right, I'm gonna close it out for today though, because I'm gonna eat some chips and salsa real quick and then go walk while I talk to Joey and figure out what we're doing for dinner. Again, if you're interested in a Kirby, they are at patreon.com/linearoundsewing. And then here's a quick look at kind of what it'll look like. I cut a couple of pieces, but this will be its little sword. And then it's gonna go in its right hand, and it's gonna have stitching up the top, and then it's gonna have a little yellow like circle. So that'll be him with his little sword. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you, Semi. Thank you, everyone. Again, the video will go up for OmniCon on Friday. And I'll see you guys next Tuesday. Bye-bye.